Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ali if you're new, and if you're not, thank you for returning. I've had some lovely comments on some of the other videos, so thank you for that for anybody who's commented. Today is very similar to what we've been doing over the last couple of weeks, which is covering a big haul from two different companies. So we're going to be on Shein and EMP again. I apologise if you can hear any noise. My neighbours are in and out of the back door for some reason. The moment I turn on for filming, I have no idea. They must have great timing, but I'm going to ignore them, and so should you. So as I was saying, this week and next week are going to be the last ones for Shein and EMP for a while. I mean, from things that I bought from that haul. I'm going to give you a break, and these are going to be little snippet videos. So this one and next week's will be a little short video, probably about 20 minutes if I can keep it under that. 25. Usually mine are about half an hour, but I'm going to try and keep it under that. And they probably have about 4 to 5 items per video, so it's a nice easy one just to grab into. If you are new, and if you are already subscribed, you know where the like button is. You should know better than that by now. That like button needs some attention. It needs taking out. It needs buying flowers. You know, a card every once in a while would be appreciated. Kidding. If you'd like to slap onto the like button because you like the content, that would be great. It helps me out a load. If you are new to my channel and you'd like to subscribe, go ahead, join the clan. We would be happy to have you. And if you want to know when I upload, which will be a minimum of once a week, unless I'm on holiday or something happens, but that never seems to happen these days. So just click onto the bell icon and it will let you know when I've uploaded. Okay, I'm going to leave you with this video because this was a longer intro, but it is meant to be a little snippet video. So I hope you enjoy it and I'll see you at the end. Hi guys, so we are back with EMP, and this says it's a size large and black. It's a pair of leggings, and it is 95% cotton and 5% elastane, and they feel really nice. I really wanted these. I saw them a while back and I kept on putting them in my basket and they kept on getting removed, and I was like, no! But they're like obviously like a tie-dye, also sort of ombre looking ones. They're really soft. They're not too sheer either. Like, they don't look like they're going to be a big problem. In that front, they look long enough. Well, everything looks long enough on me. I'm only 5'2". You know, 30 centimetre rule looks long on me. They feel nice going on. I had no problems pulling those up as a large. Right, I don't know if these are going to be sheer. I can't tell whether they are from looking, but I've got a bralette on, but I'll put a top on as well beforehand, and then I don't flash you completely. Modesty. So I did, this will be another top from EMP. May as well do them together. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is from the brand Black or whatever it is, because obviously EMP has a lot of different brands and makes under its umbrella. This is Black Premium by EMP. So this is its own label, and it's a size large. I can't remember what this is called. So they do a lot of themed things. So they'll have Harry Potter dresses, Hermione dresses, and then they'll have things like Merida t-shirts, Merida dresses. What's the other one? Toothless. They have toothless pajamas, and they're so cute. But it's, again, you're paying for the tag on that one, so they're not cheap. But this has got like skulls and swords. So I'm wondering whether it's got a theme. Let me see if I've got the paperwork. It might be one of their themed pieces. Okay, so it says it's the, again, my dyslexia is going to play a little part in this one. I'll spell anything that I can't read. It is Black Premium by EMP. I think it says Grune. It's G-R-U with like 2 dots at the top of the U-N-E. Hemmed blouse. In fact, I think it's in a different language. because it's got a lot of these little commas on top of the U's. HEMDBLUSE, mint, as in MIT. Dunny Tragine, girls shirt in green. Do you know what? Whatever. You'll know which one it is. And me trying to spell it to you is probably not helping. So it's really cute. It's got a V-neck. It's a kind of breathable feeling. It's almost like cotton again, maybe viscose, but it feels a bit restrictive for viscose. It's got the little drop shoulder straps, which aren't adjustable or anything. And then it's like a peplum at the bottom, but this is a lovely colour and print. Hello label, are you in there with the, no, Joe, I can't be bothered today to try and fanny around with fabrics. Oh, it's a long one. It's in black and tiny white writing. Let's have a nosy. It is chucking it down here in the UK. I mean, chucking it down. We did a photo shoot yesterday, and the day before it had been a very mixed bag of weather. We'd had sunshine, we'd had hail, we'd had storm clouds and sunshine at one corner, storm clouds in the other, rainbows, all the works. But it was kind of warm and balmy but fresh. And then yesterday when we had the shoot, I had one back in October, in the same location. It was exactly the same weather. I was freezing everything that I had off, and it was more wet than it was last October. At least it was dry then. We were soaked by the time. We ended up sort of like having to finish early, and we ended up sort of cutting half the outfits that we were going to do, and we just got as much as we could do done and have fun, and then shot off and got something to eat and dry off somewhere because it was just mental. But yes, the reason I'm saying this is the lighting is absolutely shocking. This is, 100% viscose. So it doesn't have any stretch to it. It has the little, on the hemline, it's got the little logo for the EMP black logo. So we'll bob my little arms through there. Say little arms. They're not that little. Okay, please ignore what seems to be a rather angry bite on my chest. I don't know where that has come from, and it really, really hurts. So I'm keeping, well away from it. I think I managed to cover that up actually. So I'm going to drop you down, and I will show you the leggings and the top together, and then I'm not exposing myself to ridicule, which is unusual for me. So there's plenty of length in the leggings. I like the leggings. Ooh. I haven't got the right knickers on as per usual. Those are a really good fit. Those are really, really comfortable. They're stretchy. I can't see anything through them. Just let me grab my tyre then, so I can have that. I can't see anything through them, and I haven't got like dead dark or dead light underwear on. But you can't see it, so I think if you wore like black underwear and everything, you'd be fine. They come to a really nice high height. The waistband is about that thick, and it's nice and flexible. It's got stretch to it. I am really happy with these. Love the colour. Love the colour. So the top is really, really cute. That's really, really pretty. That's the back. Obviously it's just like a pull over the head. Comes to just cresting the lower part of my buttocks. The only thing I'm not so happy about is this. Like, it doesn't particularly bother me that much. But if you have a bigger bust, a more fuller bust, it's going to come out like this. But then again, I suppose with these tops it would. So it's like a smock top. So it's nice and loose at the front, which is really nice. I love the off the shoulder. This is very, very cute. It's not, it's very, very comfortable. As you can see, obviously, I've got the film off the tattoo now, and I've cleaned it off and everything. So it's fine to be doing what it's doing. It is a little bit, I can get my finger up there. It's not tight for me, but if you have, like bigger arms, or you're very, very conscious of those, or if you do have, which seems to be the case, we have one bigger foot than the other, one boob bigger than the other. I'm pretty sure you have one buttock bigger than the other, and you might have one arm bigger than the other, which I think I do have one arm that's bigger than the other, but only slightly, marginally, not even really worth it. But if you do suffer with that, then I watch, is it Sarah Ray Vargas? Love her. She's absolutely mint. And she has the problem with one of her arms being bigger than the other, which I can see would be very frustrating in this top. So if you have an issue with your arms, you can size up, but if you do that, you're also going to have a lot of extra room in this part. But you could belt that. You could stick a little belt on that. But it's really cute. I really, really like that. I'm not offended by the neckline. You know, it's not too plunging and it's not too high up. It's very, very pretty. Lovely colour. So really, really chuffed with this one. Really, really nice. I would recommend both pieces. Again, like I said, not cheap. Let me see if I can find you the prices for these ones. So, that mouthful. Ooh, ouch. EMP. Really? Come on. I'd be shopping from you for every day. And I'm on the membership. I would be shopping from them every day. Well, not every day, but very, very regularly, because the stuff is so good. But sometimes the price just kicks you in the ass. So this top, which is very pretty, very nicely made and all this sort of stuff, is £26.39 in a large. My only issue with that is £15 I can afford, you know, for a top like this. You might even be pushing it for 20 quid for it, which for me, for my budget, to afford a top like this. 26 quid, which is closer to 30 than it is to 20. This is, depends on what your budget is. It's a lovely top. You could get a very similar style top, but not the print, obviously, from somewhere else. You could probably get a very similar colour at a lot cheaper. I think, in all fairness, probably EMP is doing themselves a bit of an injustice there, because you can, it's not something, you know, like the maxi dress that I got earlier on, or the green dress. That's something very, you know, but maybe it is a brand. Maybe I'm paying for something here that I'm not aware of. You know, I feel like with the pirate kind of theme, I am missing a trick here. So check it out. But to me, it's an absolutely stunning top. But can I afford to spend money like that on a top like this? No, I can't. Okay, so this next one was a shock. I ordered it because I did like the print on it and I like the colour, but I never thought that for me it would suit me. I thought it was going to wash me out, and I didn't think I was going to like it at all. It is the lettuce trim tie-dye dress, £8.99. This is 12 to 14. It didn't come in any other colours than this, which is a bit of a shame, but it's a lovely colour. So let's bob you down. So it's kind of like this raw edge, again, look to the seams. It's got this kind of snake print style look to it. And again, I was sitting there thinking too fleshy tones for me. And without the tights, I can tell you my legs are the same colour as the lightest part almost of this dress. So I do go pasty-fied in it. It is quite close to my skin tone, if not almost bang on to my skin tone. So I don't know. I like it. I like it, and I'm the person that would be wearing it, so I'm pretty cool with that. It is so comfy. It is so comfy. This, I don't know what this fabric is. I haven't checked out online. You guys can check it out. But I'm telling you, it is gorgeous. It is so soft. It's a little sheer. Yeah. I can see you through it. Yeah, there you go. So it's a little sheer. But it's really, the sleeves are nice and long, and obviously you've got your lettuce trim. It's really, really soft, and it kind of, it's looking a little bit darker here, but it's actually more of a reddy brown sort of colour. And it's got a good length on it as well. I'll just drop you down a little further. So as you can see, it's not a bad length. It does ride up a little bit as you move around, but it's not a bad length, and it's really, really soft. Really, really soft, and I actually really quite like it. I mean, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments box about, well, you can let me know what you think generally about anything, but let me know what you think about the colour tone. Are we a yay or a nay for my colour? Am I washing myself out, or is this complimentary? I'm kind of leaning on the fact that I like it. So anyway, I'm going to shoot off again and we will see what comes out next, because I have no idea where I am with this one. Right, I'll be back. But if you guys, I mean, darker skin tones would look amazing in this. I mean, it will pop. And you know, if you're going for your tans and stuff like that, summer, it's really light, it's really soft, summer beach dress, evening going out, really, really nice. This is lovely. So I would thoroughly recommend this one. The quality's there, the fit's there, it's nice and stretchy, so you've got some room to play with, but it still kind of gives you that figure, you know, gives you that body. So if you like the colour, it's a win. Right, now I've given it a good bit of feel good there. Off we go, guys. So this one is from EMP. This one I did not choose for myself. A friend of mine chose it for me and was like, oh, it was like, that would look nice on you. And the print, it wasn't something that I loved the look of the neckline, and I am saying right now, I love the neckline. I haven't seen this on me, like, well, technically that's a bit of a fib, because I have already filmed this, but I didn't film it. I thought I was filming it and I wasn't filming it. So I have tried this on, I have seen this, and I fell in love with it. But this is the first, I literally tried it on 10 minutes ago, thinking I was filming, and I wasn't. So it's pretty much as close as I can get to first impressions. I wasn't thinking when I bought it that I would like the print. It's not something that I have. There's not anything, there's shapes that are similar in my wardrobe to this dress. There is outlines and things like that that are similar, but there isn't anything as defined as in block print and then, you know, black outline. So I wasn't sure about that. I love it. I absolutely love it. The fabric, it's a weighty piece. There's no petticoat. It's a weighty piece, but the fabric is so breathable and stretchy, and it's just lovely for summer. And it's got such a nice neck detail. I've got a bralette underneath, but I would be more than happy to wear this without a bra, which is not usual. Got a little bit of the sun, as you can see. So it has the two straps at the back, which feel nice and secure, and then you have the neck that feels nice and secure that comes under. It's really, really pretty. It has a zip as well, and I'll show you as we go down. I'll tell you the details in a second. I'll just get you down into that angle. So this one is, I think, let me tell you the details now and I'll tell you the size. So this one is the H&R London, I can't tell what this word is. I'm going to just spell it for you. ANCIENT, rose dress, multicoloured in a large, and it's $64.99 when I bought it. Now it's a beautiful print. It's like a lace, roses, dark with fans, white fans on them print. The fabric is lovely, absolutely lovely. Like I said, you could put a petticoat underneath this to give it a bit more shape, but I like this as it is. It's so cool and flowy. You can do the twizzle. That's nice. The length is lovely as well. It is below the knee. It's about mid-calf on me, and I am 5'2", 5'3", so that's perfect for me. That's just enough coverage. I love where the waistband sits as well. It gives you, see me do that then, the belly. It gives you that nice defined sort of waist as well, and I love the way it's sort of, it just is beautiful. I didn't think I was going to like this one, really didn't, but I definitely do. And it, as per usual, it is the most expensive item on the list. I have expensive taste. Let me show you the zip at the back first. So the zip, it zips up right at the top there, and the zip, sorry, I can't get my wrist that far up at the moment. The zip is ending here, so you've got a good bit to step into. There's just, this is a size large, and I am actually, because I've got gapping under here, as you can see, there's a bit of gapping under here. I am actually quite tempted, because I'm returning a couple of other items, and as you can see, I keep pulling it up, and the straps at the back are looser. So if I pull it up and then pull it down at the back, it sits fine, but I am losing weight as I go along a bit more, so I think I'm probably going to send this back and get the small size if it's available, because there is a little bit of stretch in here. I've pulled it over my head as a little bit of stretch. I'm happy to step into it. Really is a lovely piece. I love the print actually. And I really didn't think I was going to, so my mate is going to be gloating. He's going to be like, haha, I know your style better than you do. And I'll be like, everybody knows my style better than I do. Mainly because I change my style every 5 seconds. So, haha, try and keep up. Now, I just like everything, you know, almost everything anyway. If it suits me, I don't care what sort of grouping people put it in, whether it's emo, chav, goth, whatever. It's clothes. If I feel like I'm rocking it, I'm gonna rock it. So, right, I'm gonna zoom off, but if you are interested in this dress, I know the price is a little steep, but it is a beautiful summer dress. It would be perfect for weddings, for garden parties, anything like that. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I'm absolutely happy with the way that it is. I wouldn't bother with a petticoat, but if you wanted to, you could do the whole 50s flare out with a petticoat. You could even, if you're a little bit adventurous, you could get like one of those coloured petticoats. So you could have like, or you could get a couple of them. So one time you wear it, you could have a red underneath, or you could have a pink to match the flowers, or a grey, or a purpley grey, or an inky blue. Now I'm getting too excited about it. Maybe I will get a petticoat. I don't know. I'm going to stop thinking about it. I am starving Marving, so I am going to go and get some lunch because I am a hungry bear. Put it in the tub. Right, I shall catch you on the next one. Have a great day, guys. Hi guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, you remember what I say? It's a little thumb up. Look at it. Look, it's on the screen there somewhere. I know, begging now. Just begging. I have no pride. I left it in my other trousers. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. All the links will be in the box below. All the information on Ruth and Ali Makes and the coupon will be in the box below, because we do have some more crafting videos coming up. So sorry if I didn't explain that at the beginning and you're new to this channel. You will see the odd crafting video because we have our own UK based business, but I'll explain that all in the box below. You guys go and have a good day. Get yourself a brew, go for a walk, chill out, read a book. If you're in work and you're watching this to try and get through the shift, I feel bad for you. This is not the best one to watch for that. No, have a good shift and I hope it goes quick. I'll speak to you later, guys. See you on the next one.